and welcome to Great Asian Cooking. My name is Ha, and today I'm going to teach you how to make Cantonese style sautéed lobster. As usual, we're sometimes bored of eating steamed lobster, boiled lobster, so this is how we're going to prepare this. The recipe is for 2 lobsters, so you'll start off with boiling, well, I prefer steaming the lobster. I find it's more flavorful. So grab yourself 2 steamed lobster. These lobsters here are 1 pound, 1.5 pound each, okay? You'll also need 1.5 ounce of ginger cut in juliennes. You'll also need 3 cloves of a medium-sized garlic chopped up into little pieces, and 3 green onions chopped up into 3 inches each. You'll also need 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of potato starch, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Okay, for your lobster, I recommend chopping them in pieces. So break the claws, break your lobster in half, then slice your lobster into small rings, about 1 inch each. Break the head in half, split from the top, then split the body in half from the middle. As for the head, you can remove the brain sac, okay? We don't want that. Then cut your head in half. A little bit hard there. So into your claws, break them in half. I recommend breaking them slightly so it's easier to eat once it's cooked. There you go. 1 more piece. There you go. All right. Now to prepare the seasoning that we're going to put onto the lobster. So mix all your seasoning into a bowl. Mix it all up properly. Well, as best as you can, right? Okay, so when it's properly mixed, just spread it on top of your lobster. Just like that. Give a shake of your lobster to make it so that it mixes up properly. Alright. So put the rest in like this. And 1 more shake. And we'll put the rest of our seasoning. Bit more time. Okay, so now we'll be ready to do the cooking. So let's swap to the cooking. Okay, so we'll be cooking on medium high. Make sure that the oil that you put, I used vegetable oil here. Um, just make sure that the bottom of the pan is pretty much covered because we want it to um, be non-stick. So once your oil starts to be hot, this is where you'll be adding your ingredients. You'll notice by the fact that the oil starts moving around a lot. So here we are adding some garlic. Um, when you put your garlic in, you want the garlic to cook slightly. They are going to turn into a golden brown color. That's when you're going to be sure that everything's cooked properly. Once that's done, okay, just a little bit more. That should be good. We'll be adding the ginger. All right. So the ginger, we don't need to cook it that much. We just want it to add flavor to the oil. So when we're going to saute the lobster, it can be transferred to the lobster. So let's see, just a little bit more. Should be good. Okay, now we're going to add the lobster. As the lobster is already pre-cooked, we don't need to cook it that long. We don't have to worry that it's raw or uncooked in the middle. So mix it up. We're pretty much trying to just warm up the lobster, and seeing that the lobster is still in its shell, let's mix up a little bit. And also, as you can tell, a sauce will be forming on the bottom. That's from the seasoning that we mixed up earlier. And this is what we want to cover the lobster. So let's mix this up like this. Okay, make sure that everything gets warmed up. So flip some pieces from time to time. Okay, it should be about good. All right. So when you notice that the sauce is thickened on the bottom, this is to tell you when you're ready to add the green onions. So let's see. All right, we're adding the green onions now. Let's mix it up. So it'll be ready when the green onions become soft. So just mix up the lobster around a little bit. So let's transfer this to the plate, and we'll be ready to serve it out. And there you go. Cantonese style sauteed lobster with green onions. And it's gonna be good. Pair it with, as usual, some rice, pair of chopsticks, and you're good to go. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be showing you some more great recipe the next time that we see each other again.